What's up, guys? I'm back like I never left, and today I'm gonna do a little chit chat, little get ready with me, little Q&A. So I'm gonna go bathe and I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, y'all, so I just came out the shower, just washed my hair. My skin is dry, my hair is dry. I'm about to smother my entire body in petroleum jelly, Vaseline, preferably the baby scented one, because the baby scented one is great. I only use petroleum jelly and coconut oil in my skin. I also use coconut oil in my hair. My mom has been greasing my skin with Vaseline since I was a baby, and my skin has been great. Yeah, I'm about to do that. 1 sec.
30 seconds later.
Okay, y'all, so I fully oiled my body. When my body is oiled, I feel fresh and just bathe. I look like I smell good, because I do. Before I start this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, ding, for post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload. I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram, on YouTube, and a lot of the questions have been repetitive, the same questions over and over again. And I'm like, why don't I just answer them in a video while I get ready? Because YouTubers do that get ready with me stuff, and I'm a YouTuber now, so I do this. I just washed my hair. I'm going to put some coconut oil in my hair as well as some Aunt Jackie's Defining Curl Custard. This is magical for curly hair. If you have hair similar to mine, this is the way to go. Or I use Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancement Smoothie. That's bombdiggity.com. I always try to use a generous amount. I'm gonna use my next diamond brush. Like that. When and how did you discover that you could sing? Love from the UK. Oh, I always wanted to go to the UK. I love your guys' accents. If I spoke like you guys, I already don't shut up now. If I had a British accent, I would never shut up. So I started singing when I was 6 years old. I was the only child until I was 8, and then my mom had my sister. And my mom had me young. So, you know, she went out a lot. She had me when she was 16, and I was with my grandma a lot. So I had a lot of free time, and I just loved singing. I listened to Little Mermaid, and my abuela got me the booklet with all the Ariel songs in it, and I would just sing it over and over again. And she would record me on her tape recorder. I wish I could find those recordings. They must have been so cute. I was literally like 6 years old singing my heart out. But that's when I discovered that I could sing. And I just practiced and I practiced and I practiced and I practiced. I just had a passion for music. I've been doing it ever since. What are your fears and phobias? My biggest fear is being broke. Like, that's my biggest fear. Like, I refuse to ever go there. Another really big fear of mine is worms. I hate worms. They're so disgusting. If you cut them in half, both sides are still alive. Like, they won't die. They're gross. When I was in grade 8 in science class, they tried to make me dissect a worm, and I was the dramatica of the dramatics, okay? I cried. I had to get escorted out of the class. I was hyperventilating. If anyone wants to get me, throw a worm at me. I'll literally die. I have a fear of aging. I feel like I'm 23 right now. I'm gonna be 24 next year, and, you know, time's ticking. I have so much goals, and I feel like only now I'm starting to like reach my goals. But for a while, I'm like, yo, I'm getting old. What am I doing? I had a record deal with Universal Canada last year. I thought my career was just gonna take off, you know? Sadly, record deals aren't good for artists who haven't built anything for themselves. Like, right now, I'm currently building my platform. I'm building a fan base. I'll have something to offer, but back then I didn't have any of that. It's not smart in 2019 to sign to a label when they don't have anything to offer, when they don't have any sort of leverage. Honestly, in 2019, independent route is the best way to go. If you're an artist, build your platform, build who you are, build your brand, and then labels will need you. You won't need the labels. How much did you pay for your Instagram verification? So much people keep asking me this question, and like, I didn't pay to get verified on Instagram. I didn't pay anything. Like, I literally woke up one day and I was freaking verified. I think Instagram just knew it was time for the girl to get verified. I don't think that you can pay to get verified. If you could pay to get verified, I'm sure a lot of people would do it. So no, I didn't pay to get verified. And that's just that on that. Period, poop. What is your background mix, and is your mom black? You should do a DNA test for YouTube. 1, I'm 100% down. Like this video, comment down below if you think that I should do a DNA test for YouTube. So no, my mom is not black at all. She is 0% black. My dad is full Jamaican. He's full black. And my mom, she is half East Indian and half Puerto Rican. My abuela, she's Puerto Rican, but like her race, because, you know, like, Spanish is a language and a culture, but there's so many different types of people who are Spanish. Afro-Latinas. There could be Spaniards, or there could be a mixture. My abuela, she is a mixed woman. She's not mixed with black. She is Puerto Rican, but her race is Portuguese. So she considers herself a Portuguese Puerto Rican. And then my papa is full Indian, full brown. But my abuela and my papa have been together since they were a teenager. I feel like my abuela, she took on a lot of my grandpa's culture. So I feel like I grew up in a very Indian household. I wasn't raised with my dad, although he did come around a lot. But like for the most part, because I said my mom had me when she was little, I was with my grandparents a lot. So my mom, you know, she went to the black side. But my uncle, my mom's brother, he married a Pakistani woman. So my cousins are full brown. So it's cool being mixed, you know. A lot of people from America, when I tell them my mix, they're just like, oh, you're begging, like you're black. And it's like, I am black, you know. I'm biracial or triracial, you should say. Obviously, like I look black, I have black features, I have curly hair. I do identify myself as a black woman. Technically, I'm not just full black, I'm only half. Like a lot of Americans, they don't get it. Like in Canada, you will meet people of the most randomest mixes in Canada because we're so multicultural. I met a girl the other day, she's like, I'm half Ethiopian and half Japanese. A lot of people just think I'm Dominican or I'm Trinidadian or I'm Guyanese. But I'm super down to do a DNA test. Let me know if you guys want to see me do an ancestry DNA test. So now, since I did my hair, I'm gonna do my face. I don't know if a lot of women go through this. I'm very hairy. I have a mustache. I don't know if you can see it, just a little peach fuzz that I take off. And I also do my eyebrows with Nair or Veet. I use both. They're hair removal creams. I've been using them for 5 ever and I love it. You're gonna see the whole 9 yards. I try to be very open and vocal about the things I do. I just feel like a lot of you guys are very confused. Just because people don't show you what they do doesn't mean they don't do it, okay? I'm gonna put this on my lip. You guys can barely see it. I grow like a little bit peach fuzz. Women do this. A lot of my friends nair their lip or wax their lip, you know? You ever go to like the nail salon to go do your eyebrows and as they're waxing your eyebrows, they go, whoa, I didn't even know I had that problem. I'm very aware of myself, you know? Now I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I do my eyebrows with the Nair, same process. Take a Q-tip and I put the Nair on it. I basically just shape my brows the way I want them to be shaped. I haven't done my eyebrows professionally at a salon, guys, since 2013. People have asked me if I've microbladed my eyebrows, and I have not. These are my full eyebrows. I had a unibrow growing up, and I used to hate it, but I'm very grateful for it. It paid off. I used to take off my sideburns, but until I realized that they're friggin' beaut and they make me me. What are the top 3 things you hate? I hate unmade beds. The way it gets under my skin. I hate when the sheet comes off the bed when you're sleeping and you can see the mattress. I hate that. I cannot sleep. When I see my bed like that, like I might as well just have a single mattress on the floor. I always make Shamar get up out of bed in the middle of his sleep so I can like remake the bed. I've said this many times. But 2, I hate when like 6 in a car come up to me, all try to holler at me at once. Like, what are you thinking in your brain? Do you think I'm gonna suck all of you guys? At least hand the torch to one of your to holler, not all 6 of you guys. And 3rd, I hate when people come to my house and they leave on certain lights that aren't supposed to be turned on. Like, I'm very particular with my things. I like everything to be in a specific way. I like when only one light is on. Like, I like when my lamp is on. But if like somebody comes in my house and turns on all the lights, which my mom does, all my friends do, it really gets under my skin. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? So I'm 23, so by 33, I plan on being a multi-millionaire. I plan on opening up a makeup line eventually. I want to open up a swimsuit line. I want to open just, you know, several different businesses. I obviously want my music to take off. Like, because right now in your 20s, like a lot of my friends party. They do a lot of things that people in their 20s usually do. I don't do really anything. I plan on building so many successful businesses. I want to have a skincare line. My biggest inspiration, which is another question, is Rihanna. I just think she's such a boss. Like, she has so many successful businesses. She makes bomb music, and overall, she's reached a point in her life where she's almost a billionaire. I've said this many times, by 40, I want to be a billionaire. And if not a billionaire, very close. Like, I'll be okay with 800 million. Another question is, who is your biggest musical inspiration? So, all my life, my top inspo is Beyonce. When I tell you how much I love that woman, growing up, that's what I wanted to be like. I wanted to dance. I wanted to sing. I wanted to have my shows be like wicked performances. And I'm still gonna do that. Eventually, when I do tour, my shows are gonna be stupid. I want to do the most. And that's just in terms of performing. In terms of music, my goal is just to be an icon. I want to inspire women. I want to show them that you can do anything that you put your mind to. You are destined for greatness. You can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you think is holding you back, throw it out, sis, because you can do it. I've been doing music since I was a little girl, but I started recording and like making songs 4 years ago. For those who don't already know, Shamar, my boyfriend, he's my producer and he makes all of my beats, and we've literally been grinding so hard for 4 years, and slowly but surely we're getting there. Last year, 2018, was the worst year of my whole life. I did majority nothing. Everybody on Instagram, like, as you know, Instagram's one big finesse. Everyone on Instagram, they looked at me and they thought I was doing so well. It looked like I was doing well, but like I felt so silenced and I felt like my life was done, my career was over. Like I said, I was in a deal with a label and I thought I was gonna pop and I didn't. I was devastated. I feel like they were telling me to do things I didn't want to do, and I felt like I didn't have no say, and I was a little bit too passive. But now nobody can talk to me. I bossed up on everyone. I'm slowly but surely getting there, and I'm excited for you guys to hear the mixtape. I'm gonna watch this. I feel like I've had it on for way too long. See, this is all my eyebrows. No microblading. I've literally been doing my own eyebrows, like I said, since 2013. I don't know, I've had so much bad experiences with eyebrow people taking off all my eyebrows. Take my Vaseline and I'm gonna re-Vaseline my face. A lot of you guys have been asking for my skincare routine, but I literally just use Vaseline and coconut oil. I have normal skin. I don't have oily skin and I don't have dry skin. I don't wash my face at all, TBH. Like, I wet it with water when I go into the shower, but I don't scrub it. I don't really put soap on it too much. I just let it breathe. When I come out of the shower, I put Vaseline on my face. That's the only thing I do. How do you lose weight so quickly? Honestly, I don't know. Like, my weight's always up and down. When I was in grade 9, I gained a lot of weight because, like, I don't know, I feel like in grade 9 I finally took the bus. Like, I finally was independent, was able to move around the city without my mom. And my friend, she had a job. She would always buy me McDonald's, and we literally ate McDonald's every day in grade 9. I went from 125 pounds to 180 pounds in 1 year. I was so big. I was so insecure. It was the worst. I was only 15. And mind you, I'm 4'11". So can you imagine a 4'11" person, 180 pounds? That resulted in me getting a whole bunch of stretch marks. But through high school, I ended up losing weight. I went on all these little fad diets, and eventually I ended up losing weight. And for the past 3 years, I've been steady at like 120, 115. The weight goes up and down, to be honest. Sometimes I'll be 125 pounds. Sometimes I'll be like 108 pounds. It really just depends. What would you study if you went to school? I think if I were to go into school, I would go into law. I love cases and like I love watching crime stuff. That stuff interests me so much, excluding the fact that I wouldn't go to school for 10 years. But if I were to, I would love to be a doctor. I would love to be a plastic surgeon too. Are you dumb? I would hook everybody up. So now I'm gonna be doing my makeup. I don't wear foundation. I only wear concealer. But lately, I've been using the KKW body foundation on my face because now that it's getting cold outside, getting like kind of blotchy. But my go-to, my baby, my NARS concealer in the color caramel. I just take this and I make sure nothing is in my eye before I apply. The worst is having your makeup on and then you see like a little eye booger in your eye and then you have to pick it out and then it ruins your makeup. So to ensure I don't have that problem, and because I have long nails and I can't just do it with my fingers, I use a cotton swab. I also, to ensure that I don't have boogers in my nose, I use a cotton swab in my nose. The cotton swabs really change lives, especially when you have nails and you can't just pick your nose. I hate having nails because I can't do anything. I can't pick my nose. I feel like I'm freaking restricted. Can you tease us and give us a little snippet of the mixtape? You got it, Pooh.
Well, I gotta take it right now. I try not to cry.
Hold my head up, I'll shit, but that be a lie. Mama told me long ago, looking in the mirror, don't you see the glow? I hear talking like they be some hoes. Calling my line 100 times, but you already know how I stay. Always got food on my plate, and you don't hold no weight. So I'm on to better things. Independent woman, got to go. Oh, hold on, let me just pause this for a second. Are you stupid? If you have goals, comment down below. Let them know, boo. You got goals. Period, boo. Hold me close and don't let go. Chicken wings and French fries is what I love the most. And I drink my orange juice every morning. That was a little snippet of some of the tracks on the project. November 29th, poo. November 29th. So no man has met your standards yet? Y'all know that I'm in a relationship. I've been booed up. Me and Shamar have been together since 2015, so 4 years. It's been a freaking ride. Very lucky because Shamar takes all my Instagram pictures, produces all my beats. He's been producing all my beats. We've literally grown together. Like, we started and I told him like, yo, like, I want to be rich. He goes, are you done? I want to be rich too. And that's basically how it started. And we've literally just been working together, working hard. You know, we have the same goals. We both want to make it in music. Shamar, he's so passionate about making beats. Like, he's making beats right now. He makes beats every single day and he has never stopped. Like, when I make music, I have to be in a vibe, you know, I have to be in a mood. Like, I have to be in the mood to make music. I can't just wake up and, ooh, I'm gonna write a song today. I have to be feeling it, you know? He literally has been making beats for 4 years every day. Like, it's so inspiring. He inspires me so much to keep going. Everything that I've accomplished so far is because of him. He has helped me in everything. My best friend, and he uplifts me, and we're a power couple, and it's gonna be like that for 5 ever. So, like, you guys need to follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna put his Instagram right here. Angel Milan Beats. His production is great. If you guys want beats, if you guys know anybody that makes music and wants beats, call at him. He's phenomenal. Come to the conclusion where, like, you know, I feel like the beauty blender, it takes off a lot of the product, so I use just my fingers. This is my everyday makeup look. Like, I don't really wear too much makeup, so this is just what I do every day. So now I'm gonna use some of the KKW body foundation on my face, just a little bit, blend it in because it's pretty dark, you know, and I love my face looking like brown and beautiful. I hate the winter time because I get super pale, you know. That's the disadvantage of being brown skin, is that, like, in the summer I get really, really nice and tan and brown, and in the winter time I get really, really pale. Some of you women really be looking like a different person without makeup. I've seen it firsthand. Some of these girls take off their makeup, take off their lashes, and take off their wig and look unrecognizable. I'm just happy that I feel like I'm beautiful without makeup, and I don't need much makeup to, you know, feel myself. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my brows. So I don't do really much to my brows because, like I said, I already have thick eyebrows, so I just fill them in. So I use any regular pencil. I don't fill in the back of my eyebrows because they're already filled. I make one line under here, then I make one line at the top, and then I just fill it in. So any harsh lines, I just kind of like blend it out. Okay, so now what I do, so I have concealer in this bronzer palette that I've literally had for like 10 years. I've literally used this much concealer on my brows because I only literally use a little bit. So I don't even know what concealer it is. I think my cousin Taylor put it in there like when we were in grade 10, and I've just been using it ever since. And I literally use my little spongy tool. I literally use like this much. So I literally put one line right here and one line at the top. Like that, poo. A lot of my friends use matte setting spray. I love the dewy look because I grease myself with Vaseline and coconut oil after I come out the shower. When my face is nice and oiled, I feel like I look like I bathe. A lot of you guys have been saying that like I look sweaty, but it's definitely not sweat. So I take my beauty blender and I dip it in my coconut oil like so, and I literally just blot my face. And this gives me a more dewy, natural, like, oh, just has perfect skin, she's not even wearing makeup look. You see how I'm glowing? You see the glow? You see the glow? Are you dumb? So finally, I'm gonna put on lashes. What's your goal vacation spot? So since I was a kid, I got like this book, right? Can you just shut up, computer? It showed like different parts of the world. And when I was little, I found a place called the Fiji Island. And since I was a child, I've been wanting to go to the Fiji Islands. So I think when I have monies, because it's hella expensive over there, I'm gonna go to the Fiji Island. So when you guys see the Fiji Island vlog, you know I made it. So now I'm gonna put on my lashes. If you know me, then you know that I rather individual lashes. Like I do my lash extensions myself, but I haven't done them in a long time because I really haven't had a reason to. And I sleep with a sleeping mask. When I have my lashes done, it kind of interferes with my sleep. So I've just been wearing strips. So the strips I have, I'm actually going to be opening up an eyelash line eventually, and these are going to be my first ones. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they beautiful? All my lashes have like glue attached to them because I just rip them off when I feel like it. Every time before I put them on, I just take my tweezers and I peel off the excess glue so it doesn't look so clunky, you know? I love my Dramatica of the Dramatic lashes. Can somebody tell me why hair glue smells like fish though? Like so. Now I'm gonna place them on my eye. This is the right one, I think. There's one. Am I the only one that feels like lashes are super heavy on your eye? They feel like I have like extra weight on my eye, you know what I'm saying? When you lose weight, does your butt lose weight too? So when you lose weight, everything does lose weight too because it is fat. However, the doctor gets fat from stubborn areas. Before I had my BBL, I had stubborn fat in my like love handle area. Regardless how skinny I got, it never went away. So that same fat got transferred. So it's still stubborn fat and it still probably won't lose as much. Like I could get really, really skinny and my butt will decrease, but it'll still be there, you know? Or I can get really, 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 really thick and then my butt gets super heavy. There, I think it's on properly. Okay guys, so I'm ready. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, or if you guys have an idea of what I could do next for my video, please let me know because I'm always looking for new content ideas. You guys already heard a little snippet of my project. It's called Butter. Yeah, it's gonna be released November 29th. I'm having a listening party for the project on the 28th. So I'm gonna be vlogging my listening party. It's gonna be friggin' epic and I'm gonna put that on my channel. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. Like, you guys don't even know how much this project means to me. Some of the songs I've had for a long time, but some of the songs are new. All the songs are very deep and very meaningful. I fully wrote all of them. The entire mixtape is produced by Shamar. So I'm excited for you guys to finally hear what we've been working on for so long. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Srirachi. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.